Good morning. I slept pretty well. Today, to get started on my day, I'm gonna heat up last night's second dinner, which is a chicken and rice soup. It was pretty cold last night, so I'm not worried about germs or anything like that. I had some like lentil, like one of those box organic things of lentils, but and I thought I was hungry, so I'm just gonna heat that up. I'm parked at a little gas station with a cool little gas sign right there, sandwiched in between a couple of trucks. I am approximately 5 or 6 hours north of Vegas, and I'm just gonna work on a couple edits and figure out some fun things to stop by and try and get maybe within an hour's drive from Vegas by tonight. Before starting this adventure, I thought, nah, I shouldn't have a built-in propane stove. I'm probably not going to use it a lot, and I wasn't. Like, the first time I used this thing was just a couple weeks ago, like 2-3 weeks ago. So because I have found that these little organic soups, here, let me show you what I'm talking about. These little organic soups are probably the healthiest and easiest way to prepare food. They're also pretty cheap. I think they're like $3 or something, between $3 and $4 for these. These ones are like $2 something. These were like $2 something, I want to say. But because I've discovered this little life hack, and they're really healthy and tasty and organic and delicious and filling, and of course now I'm like, man, I wish I had a built-in stove. Well, believe me, it's not the first time I'm gonna contradict myself with this build. There's already lots of things I wish I changed. So I'm not sure if I told you guys exactly where I parked. I'm on tribal land, it turns out. I thought I was, but just getting it confirmed. And inside there, I got like this earring necklace combo. This is homemade. Everything's hand painted and made except for the silver right there. But that is for a special person I will be meeting with tomorrow, someone I work with. Several people have asked me how I make money. I make money through sponsorships, Virgin Mobile. I also make money with like social media posts and stuff like that. So the person I'm stopping by, I work with in that department. So just gonna surprise her with a nice little gift, and just a little thank you. Oh, and also, guys, I ran out of socks, so I have to wear my snowboarding socks. I need to. Look, I have dropped boxers drying from the dip yesterday or the day before. I need to desperately find a place to do laundry. This will be, I guess, the first place doing laundry at a laundromat on the road. So I gotta put that on my to-do list too. I just pulled into a place called Tamarack Beach. This is public land. I just spotted a toilet and also a garbage, so we're gonna throw out a little trash today. But also, this is a prime example of a fantastic place to park for the night. Had I known this existed, I probably would have driven here last night. Tamarack Beach. Look it up and check out this view. There you go, here's what a few days trash looks like. So, like I said, public land, perfect place to dump your trash. Oh, and one more thing. This would be a great place to dump the dump trunk. Just right in there. I was thinking about dumping it. I want to dump it. It needs to be dumped. However, I don't have any of that blue solution. find some place where I'm gonna do the deed, and by doing the deed, I mean edit videos. All right, been computing, edited a couple photographs, well, half a dozen at least. And then I was doing some research on Instagram, some light video editing, and heard some news about my TV deal, which I mentioned in a video before. I had some things cooking. Here's the thing about TV deals. They suck. There's no other way to say it. It's like the production companies, it's like they want to have their cake and eat it too. And, you know, they want all the rights to you, and they don't want to cough up any money. And, you know, I just really don't think that's cool. I'm having a great time out here on my own, filming videos, interacting with you guys, people who actually care to watch, and actually think this is an exciting thing. As opposed to, you know, network executives that have their heads so far up their asses they couldn't see talent if it was right in front of them. So, that being said, I'm still about 4 hours away from a ghost town where I'm gonna park for the night, and do some exploring. And really, that is what it's all about. But I just wanted to share that rant with you. It gets under my skin sometimes, you know? I mean, here's the thing. It's a great problem to have, right? And it's such a first world problem. But at the same time, anytime anyone takes advantage of you, you know, you feel the same way. It's universal. So anyways, let's hit the road. Let's smile more. Let's just think about how beautiful the world is.
They say that age kills the fire inside of a man. That he hears.
Guys, I kid you not. I just drove by a boat that somebody's turned into a house.
It's a restaurant, and now it is a restaurant, a rock shop, and now it's a home.
That is so cool. Can I get a high five? I love your creativity. Did you do this?
No.
No. You're just the proud owner currently.
Yeah.
So just a few miles out of the town of what was that called? I forget. There's a brothel. Look at that. Free Wi-Fi, drinks, showgirls, Wildcat Brothel. There we go. Gonna get a proper picture of Dan the Adventure Bus with a brothel behind it. Only in Nevada do you roll up someplace on the side of the road and there's like a full-on legit brothel going on. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, by the way, there's free overnight parking for trucks, trailers, and RVs. Found another cool side of the road find on the way towards Tonopah Station, if anybody knows where that is. I really don't know what constitutes a ghost town and not a ghost town, as opposed to like just like a bunch of abandoned buildings. This seems to be not a ghost town and more like abandoned buildings. And also I feel like ghost towns are like from the Gold Rush days. But let's go have a little walk around, see what's going on. Well, it looks like it is some kind of abandoned motel. It also says closed to public. But then over there it says now open. There's all kinds of writing on the wall, graffiti. Gross. There's still a mattress in here. Just spotted a public restroom back there, so I'm gonna make a flip you and go take advantage of that. I changed my mind. That was one of the nastiest restrooms I've ever stepped foot in. It smelled disgusting. However, across the street there's something cool. Let's go check that out. What is this all about? I don't know what this is, but it's pretty awesome. Something exciting, super exciting, just happened. Had I not been looking around, I would not have spotted something that I believe I have seen on Instagram before. And just hang on, because you're about to see something super freaking cool if this is what I think it is. All right, you guys ready for this? Look at that! What are those? All right, so this place has been, let me get behind the window where it's safe. All right, here we go. So this has been on one of my to see lists, and I didn't realize that I was driving right past it. I mean, I forget what it's called. It's called like the school bus graveyard or something like that. I'll have to double check. But this is Goldfield. So again, if there's no other reason, you know, if you wanted to see mines or whatever, maybe this is reason number 2 for like the younger people, because I'm not sure. I know this is like a hot Instagram location. So you guys gotta come check this out. This is insane. It's like a take on Cadillac Ranch out in Texas, where there's like a bunch of school buses and all kinds of stuff. So let's go for a little exploration. I mean, is it just me, or do you guys also enjoy places like this? It's just, like, look at all this. It's just hilarious. This is a great example of creative things that you can do with trash. Just like out in Slab City from the other vlog that I did out there. You know, people out there, they just took trash and kind of organized it and grouped it together and made it something that people want to go and visit. And I know not everyone will think this is cool, but you know, for like some people, this is like the destination. It's not Goldfield, it's not the old historic stuff. It's like this quirky new, like, Instagrammable stuff, you know, that's like great for like a unique picture or to do some photography. So instead of just crushing these things and throwing them off in some scrapyard and then melting them down, not that one, and then melting them down in a metal and recycling it, I mean, it's not harming anyone. We're in the middle of nowhere, and I would wager that places like this actually increase tourism, you know, because a lot of you know, young people will drive way out of their way just to come to something like this. Good news, guys, I figured out what the name of this place is called. It's called the International Car Forest. If you look it up on Instagram, the location is International Car Forest of Las ... Have no idea what the ... means, but that's what it is. That's where I am, and that's what you just saw. All right, we are back on the road. I just want to give a huge shout out and thank you to someone I have looked up to for a long time, someone in the travel show world. His name is Zane Lamprey. He also has a really cool YouTube channel. He's a super funny guy. I used to watch a show called 3 Sheets, and just, I wanted to like be Zane when I was younger. So regarding that TV situation, he called, he gave me some fantastic advice, and so I just want to say thanks, man. It means a lot. place called Bonnie Claire. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me because it's so windy. I haven't even edited a video yet on this camera. Federal mining claim. Interesting. You guys might think I'm crazy. You might be right. But I'm gonna sleep out in the ghost town tonight. Slight change of plans. Apparently, guys, I am 5 years old and still afraid of the dark. I decided to drive back out towards the highway. So I'm at the intersection. It's like 7 miles away.